Hello everyone, today we're gonna learn 4.1 functions of several variables. Okay, here is the learning objective. Previously, from the previous courses, we have y equal to 3x plus 2. Previous courses, how about that? Courses. Especially algebra course, right? So we have y equal to 3x plus 2. So we know that this is equation notation, right? And if we are using f of x, then that's the function notation, right? So we can use any variable because we are using just the first letter from the function f here, right? So we can use g, we can use k, we can use h, anything is fine. Okay, so we know that this is a two-dimensional space, not space, plane, right? So two-dimension, so 2D. And then we have one variable x. Yeah, so we have x here. We send the 2 by a function, right? To the y, right? Okay, so then we say that this is the domain of the function. So what's the domain? So set of all x values, right? And we have range here, then set of all y values. Okay, so in that case, we have a linear function, linear equation, right? So their domain in that case, all real numbers. So we indicate negative infinity, positive infinity, or the real numbers, right? So this is real numbers, fancy notation. And range as well, negative infinity to positive infinity, right? Okay, what about the calculus 3, right? So in calculus 3, so we have z equal to 3x plus 5y minus 12. Yeah, how about that? That is equation notation. And then function notation, we are using this way. So f of x, y. Can you see that instead of f of x? Then 3x plus 5y minus 12, right? So look, this is a function in terms of x. That's why f of x, one variable there, right? So here, the function notation in terms of x and y. So x and y there, two variables there. So in that case, we say that let me write down this one first, function notation. And then 3-dimension, right? And two variables, in the case, x and y, yeah? So same, domain is, instead of x, we have x and y. Yeah, so basically this is a domain, right? Domain. And send it to by function g. Yeah, so domain set of all x, y values. Yeah, values, because I denote values. And the range set of all z values, right? Okay, let's do example. find the domain and range of the first one. 3x plus 5y plus 2. So this is a plane, right? So what's the domain will be in the plane? All xy values. That's the real numbers. Okay, so let me write down domain will be, we make a set of xy and such that read such that and we knew this is just a general form, and then we want to indicate detail, detail here, right? So what kind of domain they require? X, Y is belong to R2. So all real numbers. This means, or read belongs to, belong to read. Belong to or member of or is in, right? R2 is a 2-dimension, right? So it means a 2-dimension. Okay, real number. Yeah. So this is a real number. We know that. How about the range? It's a plane, so range also all real numbers, right? And G such that what kind of G? All real numbers. G is in real numbers, right? Okay, let me show you in Calc 3-dimension plot. Calc 3D plot. So, oops. No, this one. Okay, so if we Google it, Calc 3D plot, right? So there we go. So click this one, the first one, read text. So there is bunch of equations and the functions, the space curve, vector field, or the functions. Yeah. Okay. So we want to know about the function z equal to, so 3x is how to type. So 3x plus 5y plus 2. Yeah. Okay. Oh, can you see? This is the plane. Oh, okay. That is that is I try to do. Z x is on the top, right? And then x and y. Let me screenshot and I want to attach there. So here we go. How about second question? G of xy equal to square root of 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Okay, so let's think about from the previous course, right? So think if we have the function, then square root of 2x minus 1. How do you find the domain? Yeah, then it's a square root. So we want the order positive include 0, right? Because, think one more. Y equal to x, square root of x, right? So their domain is from start 0 to positive infinity, right? So we want inside the square root is greater than or equal to 0 because we want only the positive. We don't want the negative value inside the square root, right? Then solve for x. Then x is greater than or equal to 1/2, right? Their domain is start 1/2 and goes to positive infinity, right? Okay, so same concept. So we want inside the square root is greater or equal to 0 because we don't want the negative part, right? So 1 for the domain. Inside greater or equal to 0, right? Okay, then we move everything other side. So there will be 9 greater or equal to x squared plus y squared, right? So let's rewrite. So rewrite. That is the same as x squared plus y squared. This way, right? Yeah. So x squared plus y squared is less than or equal to 9. What is this? It's a circle. Very good. Circle. Radius equal to 3, right? So that is r squared. Yeah. Okay. Then we have x, y, and there's a 3, -3, -3, 3, right? Okay, so the domain is that, oh, but then they said that it's less than or equal to 9, so it's inside, right? So there will be inside. So that is x squared plus y squared less than or equal to 9, right? Okay, that is the domain. So let's denote the domain as D equal to xy, right? Such that x squared plus y squared is less than or equal to 9. Okay, now for range. So we have that and then this is same as z equal to square root of 9 minus x squared minus y squared, right? Okay, now we found earlier we had x squared plus y squared less than equal to 9, right? And then this one comes from greater or equal to 0, right? So we want to write down greater or equal to 0. Yeah? Okay. So what is that then? This is z equal to, right? So also circle, right? So that range will be, this is actually r, right? So this is r squared. This is also r squared. So range will be let's make r. Oh no, too many r, right? So just using range then. So we have a z such that, how do we indicate? Z is between 0 and 3 then? Make sense? Or we can express this one is between 0 to 3. Since they have equal signs, so we're using bracket. All right? Okay, let me show you the picture in Calc 3 dimension. Squared. So there will be square root, right? So we can use parentheses to the 1/2 power later on. And then parentheses 9 minus x squared. Okay, actually I have this one. Yeah, I got it here. Okay, so this is screenshot from the Calc 3D plot website. So let's take a look. So z equal to, so this is z, right? So z equal to 0 2, and then we can see this is z equal to positive 3. Yeah, only the upper. So we call this the upper hemisphere. Upper hemisphere. Okay, so let's talk about level curve. So here we go. Level curve, a topographical map, contains curved lines. So we have contour lines. Those are contour lines. And then those things, level curves. So here is the picture. We've seen this one in real life, right? Okay, so we have f of xy, and c is the range of f. Then level curve of function of two variable of the value c. So we are using just first letter c. So f of y equal to c. So let's just do the previous examples. So if we have this one, Copy. Oh, let me write down. Okay, let me write down. So we have this example. Then how do you find the level curve, right? So find the level curve between 0 and 3. Yeah, okay. The formula has, we set up the function is equal to C, right? So let g of x, y equal to C. Then the function equal to that. So equal to square root of 9 minus x squared minus y squared, right? Okay, then when x equal to 0, hurt all of a sudden. Okay. So we want to find the level curve between 0 and 3. So when c equal to 0, then 0 equal to square root of 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Okay, then we square down to get rid of square root. Then we have 0 equal to 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Okay, then we have experience, right? So 9 equal to x. So let's move other side. So x squared equal to y squared equal to 9, right? So we knew this is r squared. We knew that this is a circle, radius equal to 3, right? Okay, how about when c equal to 1? So let's skip this step. So 1 equal to that, right? Okay, so we have 1 equal to 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Okay, then we have x squared plus y squared equal to 9 minus 1, right? Okay, that would be x squared plus y squared equal to 8. Also, r squared, so circle r equal to square root of 8, right? So that's a 2 square root of 2, right? Approximately 2.24. Okay, how about, should I write down clearly? Okay, let me write down clearly. Yeah. I should not get lazy, right? Someone who did not watch the video, just looking at the lecture note. So 1 equal to square root 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Yeah, squared, squared. Yeah. Okay, then when c equal to 2, same processing, right? When c equal to 2, 2 equal to square root 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Square down both sides. So we have 4 equal to 9 minus x squared minus y squared. X squared plus y squared equal to 9 minus 4. So we have x squared plus y squared equal to 5. It's r squared. So circle r equal to square root of 5, which is 2.24 again. Is it? Or can be, huh? Let me clear about that. I copy wrong. Um, this is 2.24. I don't know where I get this number from. And this is 2.83. Okay. So last one, right? When c equal to 3, 3 equal to square root 9 minus x squared minus y squared. Square them. So we have 9 equal to 9 minus x squared minus y squared. X squared plus y squared equal to 9 minus 9, which is 0. Circle radius equal to 0, right? Okay, so we found everything. Okay, how do we draw? Okay, let's see. R equal to 0, 2.24, 2.84, 83, and R equal to 3. Yeah, okay. Let's draw that. So let's see. X. Y. Um, when C equal to 1, we get 2.83, right? So let's see. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2.83. So oh, ha. um, oh, it's so hard to make out. Yeah, it's so hard to make. Um, how about we know how to draw the circle, right? So let me make a pause video and then I will draw. Okay? Yeah, sorry about that. See, when c equal to 0, we have a radius equal to 3, right? So there it is. 3, negative 3, positive 3, negative 3. Yeah? And then when c equal to 1, 2.83, right? So, yeah. So this is when c equal to 1. And then when c equal to 2, 2.24. 2.24. When c equal to 3 is 0. Yeah, so 0. This is c equal to 2. Yes. So this graph, we say the contour map, right? And then whole to get everything together is the level curve. Map. Okay, so let's do this one. G of xy equal to x over x plus y. Sketch when c equal to -6, right? So level curve. So g of xy equal to c, which is equal to -6, right? That is x over x plus y. Okay. Let's start for y. Start for y. All right. So then we multiply this way. So we get -6 x plus y equal to x. We distribute -6x plus -6y equal to x. Okay, then we have -6y equal to -6 positive to positive. Hold on one second. -6 is a positive 6x, right? So it's a 7x, correct, right? So y equal to -7 over 6x. What do you get this one? Can you see that? It's a straight line, very good. It's a linear straight line, right? And then slope is negative, right? So y, x. So start to 0, 0. And then -7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So approximately here, connect the dot. Yeah. Can I move a little bit? Okay. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Okay. So like that. All right. Oh, you cannot see well. Yeah. All right. Let's sketch one more problem. Let's sketch k of x equal to xy for c equal to 5. Okay. So let's make a k of x equal to c, which is 5 equal to xy. Let's start for y. Then y equal to 5 over x, right? Then what do you get this one? Think y equal to 1 over x. The graph looks like that, right? the asymptotes. Then 5 just gives us a stretched vertically, right? So we can just using same shape but vertically stretched. Okay. So we have, this is y equal to 1 over x. And vertically stretched factor of 5. So stretched. Yeah, that is y equal to 5 over x. All right. Okay, so let's talk about this example. So we know what is a contour map, right? So we have a graph from the level curve. So we call the contour map, right? So hold on 1 second. Let me bring that example. Okay, so I brought up the definition of contour map and then one example. So this is the last question in this section. All right, so we want to know about I mean we want to know about when the x equal to -1 and y equal to 2, right? Let me write down. This is f of xy, right? So think -1 and 2, right? So let's see. -1 there, right? And +2 there, right? Yeah. Okay. Then look, this is a 6. Therefore, the level curve c equal to 6, right? That means, right? So that number, that is okay. C equal to 6, C equal to 12, C equal to 18, C equal to 24. And missing numbers between there, right? Okay, now what can you tell in this spot, right? -1 and 2. So let me write down there is a -1. Ooh. So here is -1 and 2. -1 and 2. How do we evaluate that? The contour map. So basically, what is a level curve at the top, at the point, right? I want to say the 7. What do you think? 7. Yeah? Is okay? So 7, 8, 9. Oh, so let me draw more better. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. What do you think? Okay. 7. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.